Welcome to our day 78 of Life Transformation Series 4. Welcoming you all in this beautiful morning where we begin going inwards yet again to learn, to grow, and to evolve as better versions of ourselves. For this, let's close our eyes, see our breathing from our internal being, where we can visualize it, feel it, and be so grateful for this breath that's going in and the breath that's going out, creating a full loop. If you can, be aware of the gaps, the pauses before the breath is coming in and before it's going out. This pause is where life happens. This is a beautiful pause, which is not easily witnessed, but is so imperative for life to unfold. Without this, exhaustion would sink in. But with this, it's automatic. This could be observed more by following the box breathing, wherein you're consciously holding the breath for as many seconds as you can inhale and holding out as well before you inhale and holding before you exhale. With the divine portals that had opened yesterday on the palindromic date, let's continue to know that the portal is still open. And it should make us aware of synchronicities of what have we asked, but what can't we read? Because it's already showing up. So maybe tune into this. Maybe be powerful enough to see the power unfolding in front of us. Whatever we have asked, that may be unfolding in some other format. May we be able to witness that. This beautiful synchronicity of life unfolding day by day, step by step, awakening us, making us aware how beautiful life is. May we tap into the double energy of the double date that was there and still going on in many realms. 2 being a number full of intuition. We are on the threshold of 2 beautiful dates. 2 being intuitive, double 2. 1 being creative, and again 2 being intuitive. Today, if you resonate in the calendar date of India, 2 being intuition, 3 being creation, and 1 also being there for God's presence. So many beautiful things are happening between yesterday and today, and will keep continuing for tomorrow as well. So when this beautiful portal is open, let's create our life the way we intend it to. Ultimately, we are the creators of our life. So maybe be tuning into this. Let's invoke a beautiful cosmic tube of substance of light to protect us, guard us, shield us. Light, light, light. I invoke upon you to come surround me and bring my inner shine out. Help me shine my brightest. Guard me from all uninvited influences. And now, when you see the tube of light surrounding you from all sides, let's chant the words activate and see it move in all directions, round and round, round and round. Crystallize and see it breaking into millions of diamonds, popping out of it, shining, sparkling. And each diamond you're able to be seen from different facets, different sides, because these are enhancing your inner glow, your inner shine. And lock. With this magical divine lock that is now been placed, you can't lose your shine because you are amplified, magnified to so many more extent, so much more. There will never be a dull day around, knowing that you are guarded and guided. So let's tune inwards. And now we can bless the world. May everyone in this portal understand the importance and create a life they desire by becoming aware. Blessings for humanity, blessings for living beings. May we be recognizing the divinity within us. Love, light, and blessings to everyone in this beautiful life. And let's start this magical morning with our book reading. And today we can start with a new chapter in this wonderful book by Rhonda Byrne, The Secret to Love, Health, and Money. And we're on the last section of The Secret to Money and the creative process for money. And let's realize one thing when we talk about money, it's not about materialistic values only. Money is an energy without which life can't be functioning. So money is required for everything so much. So even these sessions that we are taking can't happen without money. Because if you didn't have money, then you wouldn't have had your mobile phones or iPads or laptops from where we are doing the session, or the internet connection, or even to register. So it is important. How we use it completely depends upon us. Today, let's learn the creative process for money. According to the law of attraction, what you're thinking now is creating your future life. Since you attract to you what you think about most, It's easy to see what your dominant thoughts have been on the subject of money because that is your experience. That's to say, the contents of your wallet, your bank balance, and the entire state of your finances are all due to the thoughts you have been thinking, but that was in the past. Now you're learning the secret. And with this knowledge, you can radically change the circumstances of money in your life simply by changing the way you think. You are a creator. And there is an easy process for you to follow to create your own wealth and attract anything you want through the law of attraction. The creative process has 3 simple steps: ask, believe, and receive. Step 1: ask. You get to choose what you want, but you must get clear about it. So when it comes for money, you must get clear on exactly how much you want. If you aren't clear, the law of attraction can't bring to you what you want. You will be sending out a mixed frequency, and you can only attract mixed results. Perhaps for the first time in your life, work out on what it is really that you want. Now that you know what you can have it, be or do anything, and there are no limits. Ask yourself, how much money do I want? And exactly what do I want to do with this money? And how do I want my life to be like? This can really be a lot of fun. It really is like having the universe as your own personal ATM. You might think to yourself, I like to live in this particular city, I like to drive that car, I like to vacation at a certain tropical resort, I like to have this much money in the bank. Now, to enhance that, to help you get clear about what you really want, sit down with your phone, computer, or pen and paper and make a list of all the things you want in every area of your life. Think through every detail of what you want to be, do, or have. Now, if you want money to educate your children, work out the details of the education, including which school you want your children to attend, the cost of school fees, books, food, clothing, transportation, so you know exactly how much money you will need. If you want to travel, then write down the details of countries you want to visit, how long you want to travel for. Be very clear, be very assertive. What do you want to see? What do you want to do in that country, in that city? Where do you want to stay? How much money you'll require? Whatever you desire, tally up the cost in dollars or Indian rupees, because we are Indians here, most of us, or dirhams, some of them are in UAE. So you can make a withdrawal from the Bank of the Universe. It really is as simple as that. Bear in mind that wealth comes in many forms, and money is just one of those forms. So, other than asking specifically for money, you can simply ask for what you want to do or have or be. Don't limit your life by thinking money is the only way to get something you want. If you want a new home, you just need to ask. If you want a beautiful clothes, you just need to ask. Appliances or a brand new car, simply ask. All things can come to you in an unlimited number of ways besides money. In fact, I know of people who have used this process to attract overseas holidays, luxury cruises, new cars, college tuition, and much more without spending a cent. It all comes down to focusing on what you want and allowing the universe to use its infinite ways to make it happen. And when you get clear in your mind about exactly what it is you want, you have completed the first step in the creative process you have asked. So again, very clear on what we want. We can't be vague that I want to live in a lavish house or I want crores. It's amazing to make a tally total that we've learned, but please get clear on which place you want to live in. And if you want to create a new house, then at least see the property where you want to live in. At least visualize that, give that energy, and see it coming, manifesting very soon. Now, for this, very important is our belief system. This belief system that has been conditioned in us through our dogmas and societal beliefs and whatever we've grown up with. And this in itself, we have to rewire ourselves completely, unlearn and relearn. Unlearn, learn, and relearn. That's the process. So let's talk about belief. You must believe that you have received. You must know that the money or whatever you want is already yours, is yours the moment you ask. You must have complete and utter belief and faith. If you had requested a withdrawal at a bank, you would relax, knowing you are going to receive the exact amount you requested, and you would get on with life. In the moment you ask and believe and know you already have the money in the unseen, the entire universe shifts to bring it into the scene. You must act, speak, and think as though you're receiving it now. Why? The universe is a mirror, and the law of attraction is mirroring back to you your dominant thoughts. So, doesn't it make sense that you have to see yourself as receiving the money? If your thoughts contain noticing you do not have it yet, you will continue to attract that feeling. You believe you have it already. You must believe you have received it. You have to emit the feeling frequency of having received it to bring those pictures back as your life. Now, this I know it's not very easy, but it's not very tough either. And one thing which I have tried in my and personally experienced sharing is that we just have to match the frequency and feel that I've ordered it and it's on its way, it's coming, and I'm just waiting to open the parcel, or I'm waiting for to enter the house or the factory or whatever you want. And then heighten that feeling. And if possible, add people, touch, sound to it. Then it becomes more believable. Because we all are so creative that when we dream, we go in the entire storyline. And that's where the belief comes. So let's create our life. Of course, you can attract any amount of money you want, but to do that, you must follow the principles of the law of attraction. You must believe and you must eliminate doubt. Understand, when you allow a thought of doubt to enter your mind, the law of attraction will soon line up one doubtful thought after another. Obviously, the law of attraction can't give you what you want when your predominant thoughts are of doubt. Therefore, you must eliminate doubt and replace it with the full expectation that you will receive what you are asking for. If you're not receiving what you are asking for, if you're not receiving what you are asking for, it is not the law that has failed. It means that the doubt has overridden your belief. This is because the law of attraction is responding to your predominant thought all the time, not just the moment you ask. That's why after you've asked, you must continue to believe and know. Have faith. You believe that you have what you've asked for, and that undying faith is your greatest power. When you believe you're receiving, get ready and watch the magic begin. This belief state is the most important state in our entire being, because this belief leads to feelings. And feelings are language of the heart. Thoughts are language of the brain. Feelings are language of the heart. The more we think a thought, the more emotions we amplify and magnify with it, the more we are manifesting, because your feelings is equal to manifestation. Apologies for the net connection. Resharing the screen. Step number 3, receive. In order to receive, you simply have to feel good now that the feeling you expect to feel when your parcel arrives, when the money arrives. Receiving money is a very good feeling. And it's no coincidence that when you're feeling good, you're on the frequency of receiving. You are on the frequency of all good things coming to you, and you will receive exactly what you have asked for. You wouldn't ask for money or anything else for that matter, unless it was going to make you feel good in the receiving of it, would you? So feel that way now. By getting yourself on the feel good frequency, your goal is simply to feel as good as you possibly can right now and keep doing that. If you're finding that doubts are really undermining your belief that you are receiving what you have asked for, is a very powerful practice you can utilize to increase your belief. And we all know about this beautiful practice, namely the affirmations and also the creative visualization. Affirmations are like positive personal mission statements, which, when repeated over and over, can help but form new beliefs. They work particularly well with money because most people have lifelong negative beliefs and money and doubts around money. For instance, have you ever had the thought that you can't afford something, that you're unlucky when it comes to money, or that money seems to always slip through your fingers? If so, then you need to replace the thoughts immediately. Say to yourself over and over, money sticks to me. I'm lucky with money and I can afford anything I want. As you do, you will shift your thinking along with your beliefs and you will begin to feel better about money. When I was making the secret documentary with no idea where the money would come from to complete the project, I gathered a list of money affirmations, reinforced my belief. The rest, as they say, is history. I would like to share with you some of the favorite money affirmations which I still use most day. And I recommend that you recite these affirmations to yourself daily, at least until you get to the point of believing what you're receiving, what you've asked for. So now that the portal is still open, let's close our eyes and sit back, check our postures. And I would request everyone's palms open and facing heavens upward, khula palm, completely receiving. Take a deep breath in, full of gratitude. Exhale, full of gratitude. Let's align beautiful portal. Just give us exactly what we want. And in this divine energy, let's upgrade ourselves as receivers. We have given a lot of attention and time to our own grooming, and now it's time to benefit. Let's reaffirm to ourselves, I am super rich. I am a money magnet. I'm attracting more and more money every single day. I'm becoming richer by the second. I love money, and money loves me. I'm grateful for everything I have. Money is my closest friend. Money comes to me so easily, so effortlessly. I always have more money than what's going out. The more I spend, the more I get. I deserve money so I can do everything I want in my life. I attract all that I need to bring forth in my successful life. I'm worthy of receiving money. I am financially thriving. I attract money easily. I pray for good fortune and happiness for everyone. I am open and receptive to money coming to me from new ways that I'd never ever imagined. I know there are unlimited ways that money can start pouring in my life, and it's already coming to me from so many channels. I'm excited to see where my money is going to come from next, because I am most definitely open and receptive. I use money to bless my life and other people's lives, and I continue to do so. I have more than enough money. I'm receiving more money today, and every day I'm on the verge of receiving money from known or unknown sources. Money just comes, keeps getting amplified and multiplied. Because I'm grateful for all the money that I've got and I'm getting. I choose prosperity every day in every way. My abundance is limitless. There is an abundance and it's on its way to me. Now you may use some affirmation for your own personal specific financial or life goals. Life goals, because life goals are also met with money. And now you can rub your hands in gratitude that what you're pressing, what you're rubbing is amplifying your gratitude for the money that you have received, and you're the same energy you're using to bless the world. So rub your hands. You can bless your full body. And now bless the world that everybody is enjoying money and life is beautiful. You can also begin to imagine how wonderful it is that everybody can spend whatever they want on money And there's nothing called poverty because abundance is a mindset and a lifestyle for everyone, not just for privileged few. And that in itself is a very beautiful feeling because it'll heighten not only your own money, but money around. Beautiful. A story time. A college senior did exactly that. He approached graduation with no job prospects and no idea of a career path or what to do with the rest of his life. The only thing he knew for sure is that he wanted to become a multimillionaire and he wanted to retire at 45. So he typed up these two intentions as his personal affirmation and he had laminated and placed it on the nightstand so that he could read it every morning and night. His career progressed unremarkably, but he never lost sight of his goals thanks to his daily affirmations. Eventually, an opportunity presented itself to partner in the tech startup and he leapt at the chance. The company grew steadily at first, but then a sequence of industry shakeups resulted in dramatic expansion of their business. Suddenly, they were turned over $100 million a year. As the man met with his financial advisor to discuss the future, it occurred to him that he was approaching 45 and his stock holdings in the company far exceeded the amount he had hoped to retire with when he was in college. He sold out to his partner soon after, having achieved his affirmation, and he is now free to spend all the time and money with his family. Even this concept that we say we will work till this age is also a limitation. You take the universe that I will keep working till this age. But if you enjoy what you're doing, you will not say it's work. Choose your words well. Give the right energy to manifest what you want to create. The effective use of affirmations depends entirely on how much you believe them when you say them. If there is no belief, then the affirmation is just words that have no power. Belief adds power to your words. Repetition helps with belief, but more important to help you believing is feeling. So really feel the words in your affirmations until you truly believe what you're saying. The sooner you come to believe what you say in your words and affirmations, sooner you will receive the life of your dreams. But how will you want? But how what you want will manifest, how the universe will bring the money to you is not your concern. Allow the universe to do it for you. When you're trying to work out how it will happen, you're emitting a frequency that contains a lack of faith. You don't believe that you have it already. You think you have to do it, and you don't believe the universe will give it to you. The how is not your part in the creative process. It's your job to simply ask, to believe, to receive, to feel happy now. Leave the details on how it will bring it about in the universe. So many people trip on this and try to work out the how. They try to force the issue by taking action themselves without realizing that these forcing actions are contradicting their desires. Anytime you decide to take action, you need to make sure that your actions are in tune with your desires and that they mirror what you expect to believe. So very important for us to understand, we can't limit कि मुझे इस factory से ही पैसे आएंगे या इस आदमी से ही पैसे आएंगे. What if you've done a good investment a couple of years ago and it was redundant, or it was static and now all of a sudden it's grown? So start being in the receiving zone. Tomorrow we'll read about the inspired action. Today we move on to the other beautiful book that we continue to read, namely The Greatest Miracles. by Napoleon Hill. And in this beautiful book, we're going to take our teachings one step more. And yesterday we read Until Prophecy of the God. Today we will understand the prescription that's written for us, which is writing. We also spoke about the power of writing yesterday. Especially yesterday and today, I would definitely request you to please do it because of the portals. Isa in 52:7 of the Bible says, "How beautiful upon the mountains are the feet of him that bringeth good tidings." Today is day 2 of your Making Miracles program, the day of your writing glad tidings. Today and every day for the rest of your life, think of yourself as always bringing glad tidings to yourself and to others. Your prescription of writing is broken up into 2 parts. First is your daily series of affirmations. I've arranged the affirmations chapter into completely daily diet for health, happiness, success in every aspect of life. It's a special kind of diet, one that relies completely on the tremendous power of your mind. As you begin the gospel of your mind anew, indeed, as you begin your life anew, you will trim away the harmful negatives from your mind, replacing them with good thoughts of what you want and what you really deserve. With this special diet, you are setting up the conditions that make vibrant health, enthusiastic, happiness, and unlimited success possible. If you look at the word deserve, further in that word is the word serve. So dedicate yourself to serving, and you will find that whatever you want, you get because you deserve it. You've already done the deed for it. The deed of serving is done by you, and you will get what you want unknowingly or knowingly. And for this very simple thing is identify a plant, whether you give it half a cup of water every day, it doesn't matter. Make it a ritual. Pray to the sun every day. Give your bird some bird food every day. Give one animal something every day. And when you are raising the level of consciousness in you by activating your sense of serving on a daily level, you are going to reap the benefits in a very amplified and magnified way. Nothing can stop it. Because this is something which you're adding on to your life every single day as a karmic act. And then when you use these affirmations, they will only take you next step deeper. These affirmations we discussed about yesterday. We even read them and meditated over them. They're in the previous section of this. Recite these affirmations throughout the day today and every day. Be sure to see each affirmation as you recite it. Write the affirmation, visualize your index cards, and carry the cards with you. Now, whether you want to write index cards, you want to put in your places that you visit most, or you want to use it at laptop screensavers or as your mobile, depends completely upon you. The idea is it should be in sight for it to be in mind. Otherwise, out of sight is out of mind. So the more you see them, the more they will work on your subconscious level. The idea is for you to see them all the time and with your mind's eye. Upon awakening, rejoice and be glad. This is the day that Lord hath made. I shall rejoice and be glad, be gladder and glad. I give myself permission to see all the happiness in the world, to think of the happiness, to speak of the happiness. The Creator has filled the world with unlimited joy that is mine for the taking. Now you want it as it is, you want to tweak it, depends completely upon you. Morning, it's good to give thanks. Or I'm always grateful for everything I have in my life. It's good to give thanks and to the Lord for making me healthy, happy, successful person I so richly deserve to be. I'm open to receiving all the blessings of this abundant universe. In the afternoon, endless enthusiasm. The Creator has filled me to the brim, and with enthusiasm, I gladly and generously pour my unlimited enthusiasm over every thought and action. Armed with endless enthusiasm, I find excitement and adventure in every day. Afternoon, spiritually minded. To be spiritually minded in life and peace, I give myself permission to be as calm and serene as the quiet waters of a beautiful still lake. You could also say, I'm spiritually evolving every stage in my life, at every stage in my life. I'm able to see goodness. Evening, a merry heart. A merry heart is a good medicine. My heart and spirit and the gospel of mind are filled with joy. I'm full of thoughts and things of health, happiness, success. Now, to do this, I always advocate reading something very light, which is little humorous, or maybe even switching on your OTT and seeing something which is very hilarious, which whatever will make you turn and laugh and roll. Now, be it Laurel Hardy, be it Kapil Sharma show, whatever. So to laugh, you need probably some kind of a, you know, initiation. You may just laugh with your friends when you play a funny game. So just see what brings out a happy heart. When going to bed, put on the new me. Today was another successful day towards the new me. With enthusiastic anticipation, absolute certainty, and I'll make even more progress tomorrow. And even every tomorrow, I'm putting on the new me. Recite each affirmation out loud with enthusiasm. This daily menu sets up the daily minimum requirements of glad tidings. But I tell my parents to go beyond the minimum and recite these affirmations all day long 5, 10, 20 times. You can't ever overdo it with affirmations. Whether you believe in the affirmation or not is not important in the beginning. Just say them. Your words have profound influence upon your beliefs, and if you say them out loud, nothing like it. Say something long enough and you begin to believe it. Most of us do this all the time in negative thoughts. It's going to be a rotten day. We tell ourselves it's going to be a rotten day because we've set up the conditions and encourage misery. You're going to fail the test. We're going to do this, that. But don't set yourselves to these parameters. Don't set a timeline. You may feel the changes in your thinking and health right away, or it may take a while. Keep repeating your affirmations over and over until your new positive outlook on life becomes firmly embedded in the fertile soils of your mind. Now, in addition to the diet of affirmations that you will probably record or say them out loud and read them somewhere, maybe write them, put into your world these special recommendations for writing glad tidings. Say it several times with energy and conviction. And that's why I've always request everyone to do their own SoundCloud, their own audio, because your mind relates with it far much more than somebody else's voice. When your voice, you say I, it resonates, it understands. So set some aside today to sit in a quiet room on a comfortable chair. So let's meditate on this. Let's close our eyes once again. Align with our breath. Now in your mind's eye, let's picture a huge book. Huge book. It's a thick book It's covered in absolute real gold. It's sitting on a shiny black surface. It's a tabletop or whatever your mind sees, let it imagine. On the cover of the book, written in beautiful calligraphy, is your name. This book is a gospel of your mind. So try and see the name on the book, your own name. A hand, your hand opens his book to see the first page. The gleaming, beautiful, crisp white page is blank. It's waiting to be written on. Now see your hand holding a pen and writing in your mental gospel. And this pen, my dear friends, that you're using is also full. It's a gold pen. It's a golden pen. The writing is bold, beautiful. And with your mind's eye, you are writing your book of life. See yourself writing. All of your words, thoughts, and deeds are of joy, love, and enthusiasm. If you wish, you can write this beautiful affirmation. My world is filled with love, joy, enthusiasm, and endless possibilities that I easily turn into reality by implementing, integrating, and inviting more magics in my life. And every page, this beautiful affirmation that you've written is automatically written on all the pages. So whatever you're writing on the page has to become a reality. Now take time and write on every page. What do you want to write? You can start with your personal financial goals, your holidays, your to-do list, what you want to do in life, what kind of body do you need? Imagine writing on every page whatever your dreams are, and they're all becoming true because you're writing this beautiful book. This book is magical, is divine. Every page in your mental gospel, every thought you think and word you utter, word you write, is filled with the knowledge that your world is filled with joy, love, enthusiasm, and endless possibilities. There's absolutely no limit to your spirit. There is no limit to your potential either. Visualize yourself writing in the gospel of your mind several times a day and as often as possible. Like whatever you write, whenever in this book, all you have to do is close your eyes, imagine the book and write in it, and you know it's done. It's going to get fulfilled because you've written in this beautiful, magical book that's always yours, come what may. Each time you see the gospel of your mind in your mind's eye, take an extra moment to recite today's affirmation with a lot of gratitude. Say it loudly if you wish, with enthusiasm, with belief. Feel the pen in your hand, the cold feeling of the pen. Squeeze your fingers shut and really feel the pen as it writes the health, happiness, and success into your book of life. Repeat your special prescription, your medication, your advice for writing several times during the day. It's best to do in a quiet place when you're doing it now, especially when the bottle's open. After that, you can do it anytime, analyze on it, work on it, any place you want. I often take a moment when getting up in my car or after parking it to do a special recommendation. You can also use a quiet moment at your desk during lunch or when you are at home. So don't duplicate this into an actual book. This is your mind's golden book. Let it always be there. Repeat the special recommendation or the special affirmation, whatever you're writing, as many times as possible. It's very, very, very imperative that you get into this beautiful world of glad tidings habit. Keep that picture in your head all day long. Recite your special recommendation, the affirmation over and over again. And out loud, if possible, as many times as possible. Your mind believes that you tell it to believe. It does as you direct, so does your spirit. As your thoughts go, so goes your spirit. Begin directing yourself towards a happy and successful life you really just richly deserve. Enjoy this moment of creation. And now, once again, you can rub your hands and bless your beautiful eyes, the mind's eye that saw this vision of you writing in this beautiful magical book, whatever your heart desired. You've inked it. And now we are on to a new section in this beautiful book, Goodbye Things. And it starts with Tyler Durden's saying of He's of the Fight Club, I have more freedom. It's only after we've lost everything that we are free to do anything. The freedom to move. Isn't it true that birds are free to soar high in the sky because their nests are simple and they aren't weighed down by the need to accumulate things? I used to be the complete opposite of these birds. I had a huge shelving unit taking up space in the kitchen. And at one point, I even had a dark room set up of books. I used to think back then for my next move, I would need lots of space and storage for all these things, probably even a whole new extra room. My huge TV and home theater setup could be fully enjoyed. I would look for available apartments on the web, but could never find such a place. And besides, it was going to be a pain in the neck packing up all these things and unpacking them again at a new place. After going minimalist, I moved for the first time in a decade. It is from Nakimaguru. It's an area called Fudomi, not too far away, and the packing without a single cardboard box, mind you. Move itself. Unpacking all took an hour and a half. I kid you not. The next time I move, I'd like to find an even smaller place to live. 20 square meter apartment where I do live now seems to be too large for me. It would be lovely to live in a place of about 12 square meters, about 130 square feet, like author Dominic Laura. Plus, with smaller apartments comes lower rent. I've finally been freed from all my old search criteria. A need for so much space to store this item or that, and a living room that has to be as many square meters big to put everything in it. It takes so little time to move to a new place. I parted with my possessions and gained the freedom to move whenever the mood strikes. So today, let's intertwine this into our meditation once again, because it's such a powerful time. Rather than reading too much, let's meditate a little. Now, this time when we meditate and we align back with our breath, first enjoy the beautiful fruition of your breathing work. I request all of us to enter a beautiful world. Imagine walking down an alley which is very brightly lit. It's like a long corridor. On the left, there are many rooms. On the right, there are many rooms. But you've come for a beautiful short time and you don't have to live here. So you're walking further down. Now, on your right, there's this door with a golden handle. If you want, you can imagine it as a knob, whatever works for you. And now, as you open the door, you enter into a beautiful golden room full of beautifully carved golden pieces. Now, in this room, there's a golden chair or a golden sofa, whatever you like. It's very cushiony and comfortable. And you comfortably seat yourself there. And now, whatever troubles and fears you have, just get that box which is on your right. There's a box if you see on your right. Ask for it to be magically open and it'll open. This gleaming black box is sucking away all your negativeness out of you, leaving you fully nourished, nurtured, and recharged. And now, one by one, all your problems are just going in it and disappearing. And now, let's tell the Almighty to take this box once for all. So if you see, there's a keyhole also in this box. There's a black key which is there. Just lock it, turn it around and lock it. And magically, the minute you've locked it, this box has started going towards heaven. And while going, it disappears out of your sight. never to be seen again. You sense a ripple of energy around your stomach. That is vortex is growing, growing, and growing. And again, any fears, any doubts, which may have been left by accident. This is your personal whirlpool. Just put everything in it. It's going to be lost forever. But always use the words lost forever, never to be found again. And now invoke upon this beautiful golden box. It's coming at a super soft speed. This is a magical golden box. Things are very small in this if you open the lid. Can you open the lid? That beautiful golden book that you just wrote on, it's shrunken up. Lifted from the beautiful box. Now, whatever you want, first read what you've written down and keep writing what you want. Knowing that every wish. Why is this golden box there instead of just the golden book? Because golden box is a protective aura. I mean, you are sharing a golden light through it. So whatever you're writing in this book is amplified. Now keep writing, keep writing. You have a beautiful life, endless dreams. Keep writing uninterruptedly for the next 10 minutes. And when you're writing, next to it, start visualizing it. Enjoy, amplify the feeling of your dreams having come true and you Remember, the portal's open. Whatever you're writing is magnified, amplified to much more. You have so much of power. Whatever you write is coming true. And whatever you're writing is for the highest good of you and others around. And if you wish, you can continue to write. There should be nothing stopping you because this is a timeless portal that's opened. You can take all your time. Imagine writing it, living it, feeling it. Go in as much detail as possible. And now be so grateful. See the words thank you, thank you, thank you written thrice on the footer of every single page. You write on the master page and all of them automatically have it. One thank you for a past, one for a present, and one for a future, knowing that whatever we're writing is coming to us, is already with us. And now, if you're ready, you can close this book and put it in the golden trunk, lock it with the golden key, and you can also keep the golden pen back. Or the golden pen can also go and merge in with your heart. So whenever you want, you can take out the pen and write in the golden book, which is in divine trunk, and it's always accessible. So if you've forgotten to write something or miss something, you should know that there's always a way to come back to it in 10 minutes or 10 hours or whenever you want. And with this, once again, rub your hands and give yourself a blessing bath, your aura and your body. And keep your hands now above your crown chakra. Divine blessings are now coming from the palm of your hand into your entire body. See the golden light flushing in this beautiful body of yours. And now, the same hands, let's reach out and bless. Love, light, and blessings for you, Mridul, Sonia, Nitin, Pratima ji, Chandni, Madhuri, Kanika, Bhavna, Ankur, and everyone possible who's tuned in this beautiful receiving energy. Abundance, abundance, abundance. Wish to all health, wealth, success, happiness, amplified, magnified. So thank you, thank you, thank you for spending this magical morning with me of creating your life in this divine portal energy. Lots of love and light.